topic yesterday, and poor YouTube, they lost me. So I apologize, YouTube, if you were on yesterday's live. I am going to take it off of TikTok and I'm going to add it to YouTube because I was like in the middle of the 3 steps to success and like I lost internet and during the middle of step 2. So sorry about that. I know many of you bounced on TikTok, but anyway, so welcome YouTube. Glad you're here. You guys put in the chat where you're watching from. And if you're watching the replay on YouTube, please put replay because I love that. You guys, it's truly fun to see how many people actually go back and watch the replay. So hello, everybody. Good morning. I have no lights over here today. My lights aren't working. My travel light just decided to quit today. So the lighting is bad. Georgia in the house, South Africa. Hey, Texas, Florida in the house. I'm hanging out in Austin, Texas. Beautiful, by the way. I'm loving it. How's everybody doing? Welcome, welcome. Yay, I'm having the best day of my life. Awesome. It's so good. I love it. Louisiana in the house, Ohio, Delaware, Florida, Dubai. Oh my gosh, you're on my bucket list, by the way. Hello. How's everybody doing today? Today's topic, you guys, I'm super excited to share with you today's topic because I think a lot of you, I'm just going to comment here. I think a lot of you, oh, New York, Louisiana, Austin is about an hour and a half away. Hey, Rachel, I just was in Austin at a mastermind in December. Yeah, I didn't realize Austin was that close though. Very cool. Yeah. Okay, I purchased the daily blueprint. I'm trying to set up only thing showing up as a launch pad because Lori, you clicked on the wrong product, my friend. So go back to Kajabi and you clicked inside the launch pad. Don't go to the launch pad. Click inside the passive daily pay blueprint. You just clicked inside the wrong one. See, you'll be able to see access to all of them, right? Because you want to know what you're selling, obviously, right? So yeah, you just went to the wrong product. Oh, absolutely. We have a lot of people. Okay. And again, Ashley, that's quite interesting that you say that. Ashley's like, do you have any examples of people who have been successful with the Facebook account? There's many people that have been successful. I actually teach you that inside my community. But they go faceless for a reason. So they don't like to be interviewed. Right? That's the thing. Like I have 3 people in the community that even can't. One gal, her name is Sandra, and she cannot wait to be able to quit her job because she's got a really cool story, but she can't because she fears like if she even shares that inside the community and if somebody takes a little piece of it and puts it on social media, she can lose her job. So, you know. But yeah, I actually give you a PDF, a complete PDF of showing you exactly, well, I'll show it to you, of exactly how to build a faceless brand, right? Yes, I know. I can't wait for, she's so fun, by the way, you guys, she's so fun. I can't, she's like a huge administrator at a hospital and I don't see her being an administrator because she's really a fun person. It's quite interesting to me. Yeah, so here it is, the Invisible Empire. Yeah, here it is. It's literally a 71-page PDF, but not only do I give you the PDF, but I actually also give you a training on it. I train you on it, and I even give you a Q&A on it. So it's literally step by step. Hey, good morning, everybody. And inside of that, it literally shows you how to make 100K a year going faceless. Yeah. So the only way it doesn't work is, hey, were you messaging me? Kelly, I was not messaging you. I do not DM. I do not message on TikTok. I literally think I just need to have that somewhere all the time. Now, that is fake accounts. I don't know why people are lazy and unethical like that. So just joined Digital Master a few days ago. So excited. The program is awesome. Yay. I love that. Hi, Michelle. I recently joined the Legacy Builder, and I am so excited about taking off. Love that. Oh, and I love your the Millionaire's Mind. Woo! Very good. Very, very good. Colorado Springs in the house. Yes, love that. So I've told everybody when somebody, my goal inside my community is to create 1,000 millionaires. And every time somebody in my community becomes a millionaire, I'm going to fly to where they live and I'm going to take them out to dinner. So I can't wait. I'm going to be meeting people all over the world, right? And I see that happen to many this year, by the way. We just literally had another 6-figure income earner achieve 6-figure. Hello, Karen. How are you? achieved six figures yesterday. That's 3 this week, by the way. 3 people this week. Yes. Oh, absolutely. I am going to fly in, whoever does. Yeah. I know it's going to be, I'll be literally going all over the world, by the way. Okay. So today's topic, you guys are going to love. I think I'm going to really become everybody's hope dealer today. That you are actually going to see how easy it is to create an income from home. I'm gonna give you the 3 strategies that I've mastered. By the way, anybody can master these. Okay. And I'm going to help you with these today because I want you to get off of here. It's Freedom Friday, right? I want you to get off of here with a full understanding that you too can be successful with an online business. Now, I can give you the strategies that I did. And matter of fact, I got to share something with you. I've been doing these strategies since September of 2022. And when I started doing these, there's just 3 little steps. And by the way, I'm done with it by noon. And then I get to do anything I want to do the rest of my day. And I love that. But what I'm trying to share with you guys is when I started doing these strategies in September of 2022, my goal was to make $54,000 a year. I couldn't see beyond that. Right? Because I had been so stuck on that hamster wheel and I had worked really, really hard to try to make good money and I wasn't. So I would kind of look in the mirror and be like, well, maybe you're too old to go online. Maybe it's because you're an introvert. Maybe it's because you don't want to learn tech. Like I had bad stinking thinking. Let's just put it that way. But what kept me going was the fact that I didn't want to stay where I was. I know time is undefeated. Right? We can never win against time. You can never get more time. And so I wanted to figure out how to have more time with my family right now. So I was looking for a change. So these strategies I started doing actually a year ago or 20 months ago today, by the way. That's why I love sharing this topic on, because September 10th is when I launched my digital business, willing to learn skills. I just wanted to make $54,000 a year. You guys, I'm averaging now over $100K a month. Okay. And I know we got the negative Nellies, like there is no way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my app. Okay. You'll see, and it's open. Oh, it didn't recognize my face. Let me try again. Oh my gosh. Just a second. Dang it. Oh, wait. Here, let me just, that's funny. Okay. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So I got to share this with you. So there we go. Do you see 50? Oh, wait, I got to flip my screen. Sorry, guys. There you go. So 54,000 for the month, for the year. You can see, right? January 1st through May, that you can see 54 or 5,334 for the year I've made. So, and it's May 10th. So you see it, right? This is not Photoshop. This is it. And so I'm only sharing that with you because I had a goal of making 54,000 a year. The crazy part is this strategy I'm sharing with you today, that's all I've done. I wish I could make it harder. I wish I could make it sound fancy. I wish I could overcomplicate it because it's hard to wrap your head around that, right? My dream was to make 100K a month eventually. I mean, a year eventually. Never thought that would come in a month, right? And so that's what I'm going to cover, share that with you. How do you set up the Stripe account to not have your, hey, this isn't tech support. Please respect that, you guys. Come on. There was a tech call yesterday for 2 hours, you guys. Come on. Holy moly. Oh my goodness. People are so funny. We have a huge community of like 16,400 people. I'm going live sharing with you 3 strategies to help you make money, and somebody's asking me tech questions. So bizarre. I'm sorry, but it is so bizarre. I would never do that, by the way. I would totally respect and I would want to learn from you. Right? So holy moly. I have a traditional brick and mortar business doing industrial equipment. Besides building a few more sources of income, can this be applied to my industrial equipment business? Yes. Matter of fact, these strategies I'm going to share with you will help you, right? They will. This can be applied to any business. Oh, thank you, Beverly. How are you? Michelle, are people making money with Legacy? Yes, Dan. We've actually had 3 people hit 6 figures this week. And I'm doing a webinar that's actually coming up in an hour and a half if you want to get on. I think at least 2 of them are going to be interviewed today. You're going to hear their stories. So since we've launched the Legacy Builder program, I think 6 people have hit 6 figures. Yes, we have a total of, I think, 12 in our community now, and I have like 14 about ready to. I see all 14 of them actually achieving six figures this month. And the gal that achieved six figures yesterday did it in 6 months. Mary Ann and Daryl that did it on Monday both achieved it since January, so in 4 months. Last month it was, I don't even remember her name. And that there's so many now. I don't even remember her name. And she did it in 2 months. Oh, Wendy. And she did it in 2 months. And then Ashley was a few days before Wendy, and she did it in 3 months. So yeah. Hey, good morning. Good morning. How are you doing today? Don't be rude, guy. Like, don't be rude. Don't get on here and be rude. I'm just telling you right now, I have zero tolerance for rude people. Like, I just have zero. So Dan, if you can't be nice, just please go. Like, don't be rude. I have zero tolerance for rude people. So I'm just telling you, life is too short, too precious to be rude. Like, right? Don't you guys agree? Like, why be rude? Right? Life is too short and too precious to be rude. Okay. Anyway, yeah, thank you, Rachel. Exactly. Like, what? That is so crazy to me. Anyway, love you, Rachel. Like, we got at the same time. We're both like, really? Why be rude? I know. You can tell my community, like, Doom, this is a great example. Like, we are loving, caring, compassionate people. We don't play that way. Oh gosh, so funny. Anyway, so oh yeah, Kelly, if you're meeting inside the community, yes. Oh my gosh, I guess I should have clarified. Yes, if I messaged you inside our community, that's me. But on side TikTok, that wouldn't be me. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Kimberly. Let's just give love to each other. Let's give love. Okay, let's go. Let's talk about these strategies, you guys. So yes, the webinar is at noon today. Oh no, it is for everybody. You guys are invited to the webinar. Matter of fact, I dropped the ball. I was supposed to send the email out this morning, and I just remember I haven't yet. So I will be sending an email out here in about an hour. So if you want to get on the webinar, all you got to do is go to dailypaybusiness.com. Daily Pay Business, because we're paid daily, right? Just go to that. Just a minute. Oh gosh, I got to get onto these strategies. Hold on, because I just can't. I can't do business like that. Dan, you're just going to have to go somewhere else, my friend. How to do housekeeping on Dan. We don't act like that. No, we can't be polite. There's just no room for you. So go hang out with Tony Robbins. Get your mindset right. Yes, it is today. So I will just get to dailypaybusiness.com. Oh, matter of fact, hey, I think I can do this for you. How's this? Right here. Yeah, dailypaybusiness.com. Right? Daily pay business, because we're paid daily. Okay. So yes, I did, Kelly. Zero tolerance for that. Like, I don't even understand, right? Anyway. Oh, so funny. Okay, so you ready for my strategies? And you guys, this is exactly what I've been doing. Actually, my website, and okay, I started September 10th of 2022. And by the way, I'm just a mom. I have no fancy degree. I live literally just a mom that is so passionate about spending time with her family. Matter of fact, I'm here in San Antonio, Texas, because my son is running in the championship track meet. He runs tomorrow and Sunday. So I flew to San Antonio to make sure I didn't miss him running. So family is the most important thing to me, right? And I feel really bad because it's Mother's Day and I want to be with my daughter and daughters for Mother's Day. So we'll have to do something special next week, right? But my point in telling you that is I have no fancy background or no, matter of fact, my success was bad. Like, I didn't have any huge success record. I have nothing fancy to share with you. But one thing that I can share with you that I've been, and that is I've been consistent. And I knew I didn't want to continue to live life that way. So I can promise you, if you're willing to be consistent and not live life the way you've been, and you want to change and you stay consistent with that, these strategies I'm going to share with you can work. So I had everything connected on, and I launched my business. I think it was the 12th is when I launched my business of September. So 2 days later. And this is what I did. I might not be very smart. And my community knows that because I'm really bad at names, right? Like when I feel so bad. but I have common sense. Okay. And so let me share with you what I mean by that. Um, um, how did I have a feeling you were in Texas when you were showing that? How funny, Ron. Yes, I'm in Texas. Oh, yes. And so I understood the pact, I understand the fact that we have patterns and habits, right? Can you guys all agree that there's certain things that you do every day, no matter what? Yes or no? Is there certain things every day that you do, like you have about the same time? So when I decided to build my business using TikTok, I knew that people have the, yes, of course, exactly. So I knew people had the same thing. So this is my first tip to the strategy that I did to go from wanting to make 54,000 a year to now making over 100K a month and not working my face off. And that was, I decided to be consistent the exact same time every single day on social media, even with posting. Okay. So like I will post in the morning and then I will go live every day, the same time, except when I'm traveling or something might be different, but then I'll send that out in an email. So here's what's happening. And by the way, I did this strategy without going live because I did not go live my first 90 days because I was too scared to go live. And I made 7,000 my first month, 14,000 my first full month, and 22,000 my next month. And I went live 5 times that month. But here's where I won. I won with the consistency. I won with every day I posted about the same time every single day. So people that would get on TikTok around the same time every day, they would see me every day. And I started becoming familiar. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. And so being familiar is what really helped me build my brand quickly. And I want you to think about this. Like, I love football, but I would never watch football if I never knew when a game was coming on. Like if they just played an NFL game at any time they wanted to, I wouldn't be a football fan. But because I can count on football being on Sundays and Monday nights and Thursdays nights, you bet your booty I schedule around those games. And so I thought about that. I was like, I just got to be consistent with the same time. So people ask me all the time, what is the best time to post on social media? The same time every day. You will find your following. Your customers will be there. It is so wild, you guys. Like I go live every day at TikTok, 10 a.m., right? If I go live right now tonight on TikTok, let's say I go live at 7 o'clock tonight, I probably would have hardly anybody watch and nobody would know me. And it would be like a really uncomfortable live because nobody knows me at that time. So that was huge for me. I'm telling you what, you want to have massive success quickly, just be consistent the same amount of time. Kind of like your job, right? You probably have the same amount of hours or the same hours pretty much every day. And you consistently show up during those hours. If you didn't show up, you wouldn't make money, right? Okay. So yes, same time every day is the secret sauce. Now here's what's cool. I just post and I go live, right? And I'm only sharing that with you because a lot of you might have a crazy schedule. I get it. There's an app called repurpose.io that you can use and they can schedule it. And so you can have it scheduled at a certain time. So that was the first part. The second is I decided to no longer trade time for dollars. When I did network marketing, it was me getting on the phone with people. It was me DMing people. It was me messaging people. It was me following up with people. I decided to automate my business. Here's what I mean. You guys, do you want to get your life back? Do you want to make money and literally have your life and your time back? It's called automations. So this is what I did. I automated my business. See this right here? It's pages like this, which is a video here. I don't know. It won't even move. And at any time, anybody can buy from me. Okay. And then it's pages like this. So these 3 pages have literally been out there in the digital world working for me 24/7. See, now when I did network marketing, if I wasn't on the phone or DMing or talking to somebody, there was no way I was making money. Now I get to walk away and this makes some money for me. So like, let's just pull that up again. Let me just kind of put that into perspective, right? Because you guys will see. Okay, so I shared with you that this year I've made 534,000 this year. You see the dates, right? But let's look at something else. Let's scroll down here. So I've that means I've had 1,800 customers. 1,800 customers and since January 1st. There's no way I could get on the phone with 1,800 people. There's no way, right? There is no way I could get on the phone with that many people. So do you see the difference? That's where you see people making massive income. Is when they do not have to be the one. I would probably I don't know. I don't know what you could maybe do 10 calls a day, but I couldn't have that done by noon, right? So maybe if I had to get on the phone with people, I would maybe have made, I don't know, 10,000 for 4 months, for 5 months. You guys see the difference? It's because it's automated. So instead of me having to get on the phone with 1,800 people to buy from me, it's these pages do all the work. So now that's huge, because you're probably going right now, well, holy crap, how do I get my hands on automations, right? How do I get my hands on a proven system? So you can't argue documentation, right? That's what I love. You can't argue the fact that this system works. How the heck did that 1,850 some people buy from me? It wasn't because of me. It wasn't because I had to DM back and forth. Can you imagine if you would have to DM back and forth with 1,800 people? Because that's not 1,800 people, right? Because not everybody that goes here buys from me. So like what if 1 out of 10 are buying from you? Let's just have fun with the math on that. If 1 out of 10 are buying, and I've had 1,853 customers times, that would mean I would have had to talk to 18,000 people. Do you see the power? Do you see the difference? Now, I definitely don't have enough brain capacity to even think about that. This is why people have such a hard time wrapping their head around the amount of money people can make. You make that money when you're not trading time for dollars. You make that money when you have a proven system out there working for you. Does that make sense? Yes or no? Yes, absolutely, Pamela. I'm an international business. I do business literally all over the world, like literally all over the world. Yes, do business literally all over the world. Yes. Okay. So, yes, it actually will help your business grow. Yes, absolutely, it will. Attracting customers with digital. Yes, because here's the thing. So earlier, somebody had said to me, about how this could work for the brick and mortar business. Imagine taking these same pages, the same concept, but recreating them for your customers in your industry. All it is what are their pain points and what problems you solve for them. Just go solve the problems. I know what the problems of my perfect customers are. Through these videos, I show them how I can solve their problem. Okay. So first step was I'm just consistent every day. I'm consistent with the same time every day, because the people that are also consistent with going on social media the same time every day start getting familiar with me, and they start connecting with me, and connection equals currency. And then I've learned to automate. And I don't know about you, but I would rather learn through automations than me having to constantly be messaged by somebody. Hey, have you had a chance to watch the video? Hey, nobody wants that today. So people like learning through automations, and they like earning through automations. So guess what the third is? So when somebody goes, this is the website. When somebody goes here and buys from me, and they actually get inside my community, I give them what they wanted. I deliver what they wanted, but I exceed their expectations. So I make sure when they're in my community, they're like, oh, wow, this is awesome. This is even better than I thought. So I've always over-delivered what they expected to get. Matter of fact, if you are in my community right now, can you put in one sentence what you think of the community? Or think of the program? I would love to know. Yes, I would love to know in one sentence what you guys think. Community is amazing. And so I'm sharing with you guys, you want to have massive success. You got to be consistent at the same time every day. You got to automate it, because that way masses can go through it. That way you can figure out and find your perfect customers. And then you got Fireball, mind-blowing, inspirational, digital growth community, super encouraging, helpful, awesome community, mind-blowing, supportive, very supportive, the best ever. Community is amazing. Okay, do you get what I'm saying, right? That's what I'm trying to get at. So you got to actually deliver what you say you're going to deliver. Okay. Yes. Webinar details, please. Yeah. Go to dailypaybusiness.com and I'll send you the webinar details. So right here, dailypaybusiness.com. Yeah. I can't say enough great things about this community. Yeah. Yeah. Dailypaybusiness.com if you want to learn more. So that's what I'm saying, right? Absolutely amazing. Like-minded people to inspire you. Yes. Yes. The community is supportive and encouraging. Yes. The most awesome like-minded individuals I have ever been around. Yes. Mind-blowing, fantastic, fun, and supportive. Yes. I love the community. So that's it. So you guys, you got to be careful what you're promoting. So I'm going to give you a hot tip right now. And this is going to trigger many of you. And many of you are probably going to leave my life after I say this. But the truth sometimes hurts. I get it. You want to make money from home. I really understand that. The hardest way to start is by you getting sold a course to go create something on Canva that you have no idea what you're creating. And all you're thinking about in your head is, my God, I just got to buy groceries next week. And then you go create this thing for $57 or $67. You don't even know what you created. You just took some things off of Chat GPT and you went to Canva, and it gives you complete imposter syndrome because you don't even know what you're doing, but you know you need to make groceries. You might be able to sell a few because you're kind of ignorance on fire. But once they buy from you, what do you do with them? Do you want them just floundering out there by themselves? This is why you see people make a little bit of money and then crash, and it never works for them. That's the worst thing you can do. If it was so easy for one person to have massive success on their own, there wouldn't be universities. There wouldn't be coaches. There wouldn't be mentors. The best thing you can do for your sanity, for your belief system, for your confidence, for your checkbook is to be part of a community where you learn, one, how to brand yourself, how to be consistent, how to build a following, how to build an email list. You learn how to make 100% profit while you're doing all of this. And then once you start getting a consistent income in, and you can take your passion, your purpose, because you already got money coming in, you already got cash flow, then you can take that passion or purpose and create something amazing and create your own community. I can't even imagine like if I would have had to start from scratch by myself. I was excited about the fact that I could start with done for you products. It was the coolest thing ever. You know, Starbucks, that's what they did, right? If you see a Starbucks on the corner somewhere, one person or one group of people had a vision years and years and years ago to create a coffee shop. And they tried and they tested and they failed and they tested and they tried and they tested and they got the branding, they got the message, they got the marketing, they got the colors, they got the font, they got the types of coffee, and they had a successful coffee shop after failing. But all of a sudden, they're like, you know, instead of other people having to go do all the hard work like we had to do, why don't we just allow them to buy a done-for-them coffee shop? So when you see these coffee shops all over, the owner of that coffee shop, that wasn't their idea, by the way. They just got really smart and said, why don't we shave off the learning curve? Why don't we shave off the time it takes to build a brand and build a message? And why don't we just have a done for you coffee shop? That's why people spend millions to have a Starbucks, because they know it's going to work. That gives them the power. You, my friend, should do the exact same thing. That's why you've settled for a job, because you know if you show up at that job, even though you're unsatisfied and unfulfilled, if you show up at the job, you can still make money. Right? Because you know you clock in, you make the money. So doesn't it make sense if you're starting off creating an income from home, you do it with something that's already making a lot of money? See, when somebody gets inside my community, they get this. They get this pre-built, done for them system. This is how we have people making 6 figures in 2 months, because they didn't have to start from scratch. They didn't have to figure out how to have a converting funnel. They didn't have to figure out how to create a message. They didn't have to figure out how to create a product that would actually blow people's mind. It's the best way to start. And I can promise you, you're going to learn more when you're in a community of other people making 5, 6, and 7 figures than you would by yourself. So with all that being said, I created this community in November of 2022 because I was consistent at creating content the exact same time every day. I was consistent with my automations doing the work. So I was like, I got to have people feel part of something. Because I had a goal in December of 2022, I had a goal of putting 1,000 people inside the community in 2023. We actually hit 1,000. I'm trying to find where we are right now. We actually hit 1,000 people on May 22nd of 2023, almost a year ago. You guys, we're at 16,500 people now, because our process works. So this is what I love. I love the fact when people want to learn how to make money from home, want to learn how to build an email list, want to learn how to build a brand, want to learn how to master a 2-hour income earning day. They can do that by promoting products that are already out there working. It's awesome. Yes. If we join your community, you can show us how to make money to be able to. Yes, that's exactly what I teach you. I will create 1,000 6-figure income earners inside my community, and inside my legacy builder program, I will create 1,000 millionaires. It will happen. Just you wait and see. I will equip them with every skill set and technique and strategy that they need, and I will help them get the right mindset so they can become a self-made millionaire. Yes. And it's a very safe community. Michelle is the glue. Oh, thank you, Ron. Yes. Okay, good question. So what happens is once you get inside the program, you actually get this for free. This and this page and this page you actually get for free. Now for $29, you get your own website. This is it. Matter of fact, for the fun of it, you guys, this is a total of 8 pages. And what I mean by that is because if you click here to buy, like each of those are pages, this is a total of an 8-page website. If you go right now and get estimates on somebody creating you an 8-page website, you're talking thousands and thousands of dollars. Okay. Oh, let's have a little fun right now. Live and interaction. I'm going to do something. So this legacy builder program, let me pull it up real quick. We're just going to do this right here. I'm going to the products. So since April 1st, holy crap, really? You ready for this? Since April 1st, of new customers, okay, of new legacy builder customers, not upgrades, new customers, $4.3 million. Since April, right? April 1st is when, yeah, $4.3 million made in what, 40 days. Okay. Does it work? Yes or yes? It's the documentation. I know. That is so wild. Yeah, I just did it. We've sold. Let me pull it back up. I'm pulling it up. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? 4,792 legacy builder programs, brand new customers. Yes. Is that not awesome? That's called this working. Yes. Yeah, I know. I love the simplicity of this, right? Yeah. Wow. Sam says, how are you doing, Sam, by the way, my friend? Sam says on January 26th, there were 7,400 people in the community. January 26th. Now it's crazy, right? Yes. The community is worth more than the product prices. Yes. And that was the deal, right? That is the deal. Matter of fact, I got to share something with you guys. Okay. So anyway, you get access to that for $29, by the way. You're not paying thousands of dollars for a website. It's a one-time investment of $29. So you have a one-time investment of the program. You get whatever program you want. We offer 4 because I believe one size doesn't fit all. Once you get your program, you immediately are taken to a page to pay the $29 website fee. And then you immediately are taken to create a password, and you're immediately taken into the program immediately. And then you can get access to get inside our community as well. So let me see. Oh my gosh, I just finished a workshop on social media and I'm fired up. Yay. I love it. Yes, I love it. Yes. And I know, Karen, that's what's great, right? What's awesome is this is a proven program, right? How did those people get there? How did, 4.3 million? And by the way, That's what the community made, not what the company made. That's huge. This is what the community made, not the company. Okay? They make 100% profit. So back to what I was sharing with you a minute ago, doesn't it make sense when you're trying to build your brand, build your following, learn digital marketing skills that you make 100% profit? It just makes sense to me. I want to see if my pencil works. I think it's probably done. I don't know. Let's see. I might try to get fancy with you guys here. Let me see. Does it work? I think it does. Oh my gosh. Wait, how do I erase it though? Oh, look at this. I did. Okay. Oh my gosh. I feel like a kid at Christmas right now. This is so exciting. Okay, I thought that was my son. Hold on. Okay, watch this. I'm not been able to doodle yet. I get a doodle today. Okay, look at this. So my number one selling product is $900. Okay. So let me ask you a question. While you are building your brand and you're trying to make an income, doesn't it make sense for you to make 100% profit? Because check this out. If you make 100% profit, that means you're making $900. Now, let me share with you why I struggled so bad. I used to do network marketing. Little sloppy, but hey, you get the point, right? I used to do network marketing. So if my number one selling product in network marketing is $900 and I only make 25%, kind of same thing with affiliate marketing. That's 225 bucks. What makes more sense to you, to get one customer and make 225 bucks or get one customer and make 900? What makes more sense to you? Because if you are affiliate marketer or network marketer, which there's nothing wrong with that, by the way, I'm just saying, why work harder? Why not work smarter? My gosh, I wish somebody would have shoved this in my face years ago. We talked about that the other day. I'm like, I haven't even figured my pin out. Hey, Jimmy, how are you, my friend? So look at this. You would have to get 4 customers. If you want to make $900, you would have to get 4 customers. Do you want to get 1 customer to make 900 or 4 customers to make 900? See, to me, it was a no-brainer. But you know what's so wild? Why didn't I ever see that years ago? Right? Well, nobody ever showed me, but why didn't I ever get the math out and do the math? It's so wild, right? What I'm trying to say is, you guys, this is why you need a mentor. I had a blind spot. I didn't know what I didn't know. And you don't know you have a blind spot until you get a mentor, and then you have the aha moments, right? We call them breakthroughs inside my community because I put you in breakout rooms so you can have these aha moments together as a community, and then you have breakthroughs. The amount of people that have had a breakthrough in my breakout rooms inside the live interactive training, because it's live and interactive, by the way, you're going to learn so much more, right? And I love that. What can I expect to pay out of pocket? Good question. And so what we have is 4 different digital programs, right? So let me kind of show them with you. We have our launch pad, right? And you can launch your business. You can launch your business, right? And it actually walks you through launch to profit in 7 days. You also do get the automation. So you're going to start learning about automations. You're going to start getting your toes wet with understanding some social media platforms, right? It's $100. So you pay $100 and then a one-time $29 for your website fee. Okay. And then we have our passive daily pay blueprint. Now, this is for the ones that really kind of want to start making some money. It's a 300 daily pay blueprint. We walk you through step by step how to make 300 a day, which is 109,000 a year, how to have it all digital. You're going to start learning how to build your brand. You're going to start learning how to utilize social media the right way to attract customers to you. It's $300. And then you have a one-time $29 for your website fee. And then now to start learning and mastering digital marketing skills, we have the Digital Mastery Program, which is $600. So a one-time $600 and a one-time $29 for your website fee. And with that, you're going to get the 600 daily pay blueprint, which is $219,000 a year. But that's not all. You're also going to learn how to create a reoccurring income. Remember I shared with you about becoming an affiliate? What if you built an email list to several thousands of people and they weren't buying your main programs from you? Why not sell them affiliate stuff inside an email list? I've been able to build, I had a goal in 2023 was to create a reoccurring income up to 10,000 a month. It's at 26,000 now. 100% through my email list. And that's what we teach you inside the digital mastery program. And then we have our legacy builder program. This is where the millionaires are going to be made. It's only $900 and it's a one-time $29 website fee. And that you're going to get the 900 daily paid blueprint, which is 328,000 a year. You're going to learn reoccurring income, and you're also going to learn how to create maybe your own community, your own product, your own program, your own service. The goal is 500,000 a year with that. So in 2 years, you're a self-made millionaire. That's the goal with that one. Now, after that, there's no monthly expenses. That automated system, you can get it completely for free. But you will have to purchase one time for your domain, which right now, because you want to brand you, like I'm branding dailypaybusiness.com. So you're going to want to brand you. Right now, GoDaddy, you can get a domain for $3.99, less than a cup of coffee. And then you want to get your own professional email to go with your domain. And I think it's like $20 a year. And you can get that all through GoDaddy. And then after that, that's it, no monthly expenses. I will literally show you how to build your business to 6 figures with no monthly expenses. And so I love that. Everybody has a TV in their house that costs more than one of these programs do. Yes, I love that. Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for asking. You can start with whichever one you want. And that's what I love. I believe one size doesn't fit all. So I love the fact that you get to pick which one is best for your goals and dreams. And that's the one that you need to get. Yeah. And, somebody asked me, well, I'm a beginner, so should I get the legacy builder? You bet. It's not about where you start. It's where you want to go. And, because let me explain something else. When you get the legacy builder program, you also get 4 income streams. You get the ability to, you get the resale rights on the Launchpad, the passive daily pay blueprint, the digital mastery, and the legacy builder. You get 4 income streams immediately. If you sold one of each of those a day, that's $1,900 a day you could make. What if you just did that a week? That's what I love. I love this. You're able to sell proven programs. So you can rest assured. So your time doesn't need to be spent, man, will anybody buy? No, your time is spent, man, I need to find my perfect customer and I need to get my message. Right? That's it. Because once you get a customer, they're going to be put inside of a thriving community. And I love that. No, not at all, Jennifer, because it all starts the same. Even the Legacy Builder program starts with launch to profit in 7 days. Even the Legacy Builder program starts with that. You got to build your foundation. But why would you want to build why would you want to build that foundation off of selling only one product? Why wouldn't you want to build that foundation selling 4 products? You're just going to make more money quicker, right? It's just that the Launchpad does launch to profit, right? And then the other programs just offer more for longer term. But think about the amount of products you can sell. Like the digital mastery, you get the resale rights on the Launchpad, the passive daily paid blueprint, and the digital mastery. Okay, you guys. And by the way, this process is business 101, by the way. Okay, can I give you an example? I bought my cell phone through Verizon. But Verizon didn't make this cell phone, by the way. This is an Apple cell phone. See, when Apple started creating cell phones, they had a vision to get these in everybody's household and give them the convenience that they needed. So Apple knew that they were only one small area. They're like, man, for us to get this in every home, we need volumes of people helping us in this mission. So that's why Apple gave the resale rights to Verizon, to T-Mobile, to AT&T. They just gave them the resale rights, and Verizon can sell this phone over and over again. Matter of fact, you think about it, I can sell this phone to Ron. I'm Verizon. Hey, Nicholas is in the house. I'm Verizon, and Ron comes into Verizon and he buys this phone for me. 18 months later, Ron comes back into Verizon. He goes, hey, Michelle, I think I want the new, more advanced phone. Ron turns it back to me. I can refurbish it and I can go sell it to Sam. It's the same thing. It's been around forever. The difference is this is a product, right? So because this is a product, There is cost involved. There's labor involved. So that's why Verizon can't get 100% profit. Does that make sense? Yes or yes? And it's regulated. Like T-Mobile, Cox, AT&T, Verizon, they got to sell this at the same price. They can't compete with each other. Right? That's one of the requirements they have when they get this phone from Verizon. It's like, nope, you can't. Now, you can add your own little things to it if you want. It's business, right? It's been around like that forever. I bought this from, I don't know. I didn't buy it from the company. I bought it at a store that has the resale rights on these products. You guys, it's been around forever. Here's the difference. When you're dealing digital, there's no cost. Because there's no material, there's no labor. That's how you can make 100% profit. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Like, it's brilliant. And I love it. Let me see. Yeah, you're welcome, my friend. But it's right. Yeah, it is so true. Yes. Okay, so somebody said, I need a minimum of 2,000. So let's just do perspective of that. Oh my gosh, let's get my handy dandy little thing out. Now, here's the thing. I don't know how to erase it. Boo, 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 boo. You guys are watching me learn at the same time, by the way. Watch it. Will work. I bet there's a faster way, but we're good. We're good. I'm kind of having fun. Oh gosh. Okay. I bet you there's got to be a faster way. Does my finger work? I don't know. Dang it. Anyway, I'm figuring it out, guys, because I'm going to show you this. Anyway, if you guys want to learn more why I'm erasing, it's right here, dailypaybusiness.com, because we're paid daily, right? So let's say you need 2,000. So here's what I love, right? So let's just, I want to do the exact amount. So 900. Well, let's just do that. So So 3 customers equals $2,700. Okay. 3 customers equals $2,700. Now let's have fun with this. 3 is all you would need to make $2,000 a month, and you're actually going to put have a little bit extra fun money. So let's have fun with this one. How do you get the 3 customers? Because I don't want you DMing people. I don't want you to have to go find a customer. I don't want you to have to get on the phone with people, because that's then you'll always have to do that to make money, you guys. That's not freedom. That's not freedom. That's trading time for dollars. You don't have to do that in today's digital world. So here we go. Ready? You guys are going to get so excited. You're going to get a different level of Freedom Friday. There's 5 billion people on social media now. By the way, it was 4.8. It's grown. There's 5 billion people on social media right now. Do you think at least 1% of that 5 billion, do you think at least 1% would love to learn how to make 900 a day from home, or 900 a week from home, or even 900 a month? Think at least 1%, yes or no? Yeah, I know. 5 billion, isn't that crazy? Yes. Do you think at least? Yes, exactly, right? Yes. Yeah, right here. If you want to learn more about the blueprint I follow, it's right here, dailypaybusiness.com. So if only 1%, that's 50 million people, my friends. 50 million. All you need is three a month to discover you, for you to make 2,700, 3 out of 50 million. Matter of fact, let me ask you guys a question. Put a yes in the comments or put a no. Have you bought anything online this year? Yes or no? Have you bought anything online this year? Yes. Yes or no? Yes. Look at all the yeses. Rebecca, no. Oh my gosh, that's the first person I've ever seen no. Yes, a lot. Yes. Heck yes. Okay. So it's not a question if people are buying online, right? The question is will they buy from you? That's the skills you need to learn, my friend. That's it. It's all the time. Yes. Michael, of course. Like that's the skills you need to learn, how to track them to you. Once you learn that, and that was me back in September of 2022. That was me, you guys. I literally just wanted to learn. I just wanted to learn how to be able to have a successful business from home. To me, success was 54,000 a year. I was going to be tickled pink if I literally could have the 54,000 a year working 2 hours a day. I was like, oh my gosh, that gives me time back with my family. That gives me freedom. I've always dreamed of experiencing. But I never understood the power of being consistent at the same time on social media. I never understood the power of automations. I never understood the power of making sure your customers get more than what they asked for. Those three things now has me making over 100K a month. My first year goal, when I discovered this on September 10th of 2022, my first year goal was to make 54,000 a year. My second year goal was to make 109,000 a year. My third year goal was to make 219,000 a year. That was my 3-year plan. And I had a hard time even thinking about 100,000 a year. And now I'm having months like that. There's nothing I'm doing that you can't learn. The only thing is are you still going to keep that old identity and talk about the things you don't have, or talk about how broke you are and try to justify it? Here's my question for you. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be rich? Do you want to be right, or do you want to experience love? Do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? Do you want to be right, or do you want to have joy? Do you want to be right, or do you want to have an abundance of everything in your life? Because that's all it is. See, I didn't want to be right. I just wanted my life back, my time back. So I was willing to be so coachable and follow this process step by step. So I launched my business. I invested in me on September 10th of 2022. It was just an investment in me. I told myself, you're going to give us 2 hours a day. And if after 1 year you've not made 54,000, you do suck and you need to give up the digital world. That's exactly what I told myself. But also here's the difference. I didn't wish for it. I said, you have to make this work because your kids are getting older. I have 6 kids, you guys. I only have 2 left at home. And I swear to gosh, a month ago, they were all little. And now I have 5 grandchildren. And time and memories is the most important thing to me. I never wanted to be that mom that just watched TV with their kids. Like, do you guys remember a TV show you watched 10 years ago? No. I didn't want to be on my deathbed and we're trying to figure out what Netflix movies we watch because we couldn't afford anything. I want to be on my deathbed and we're going to be talking about the trips that we take. Like, you guys, we leave the 21st. So I'm kind of letting you guys know. I don't know when I'm going to be going live. I got to figure it out. We're going to Hawaii, which is a 5-hour difference and like 5 hours behind. And I'm not going to be up at 5 a.m. in the morning going live with you guys. I love you, but I'm not a morning person, right? And so we're literally going for 2 weeks to Hawaii. We're literally having the dream vacation. Like, I'm talking dream. Helicopter rides, horseback riding, sky jumping, catamarans. It's everything, right? Because my daughter just graduated. My son's girlfriend just graduated. My son's a freshman in college. And then my daughter's taking her friend, and it's just us 6. And we're going to go have whatever they want to do. Like, we're doing it. There's the word no is not even going to exist. I'm literally going to give them the biggest experience of their life. And then I'm going to remind them this is because of digital marketing. They'll want to do something, right? My daughter's actually the one that just graduated. She's actually going to be doing this. And she's going to be building the Faceless brand, by the way, you guys. So while y'all are thinking about does the Faceless work, she's going to be over there making money. She's going to be 18 years old, and she's going to be bringing in the dough. Why not you? Right? Why not you? And then, so we literally get back, I think, June 6th, I think. And then we leave again like 10 days later, I think it is. I don't know. And we go to Florida. And this time I'm taking some of my grandchildren that have never been on an airplane. And I'm going to give them the experience of a lifetime. Because this is the memories I want to talk about when my life is going to be at the end. It's those memories, those moments, right? My pastor just passed away in this year, and we were at his funeral, and I'm listening to my mom talk to his family, and she was talking about a trip that we were on when I was 9. I'm like, yeah, that's it. That's what I want. I want my kids to be talking when they're in their 50s, to be talking about a trip that I took them on when they were 9, all right? Or my grandchildren when they were 3 or 4. I'm just telling you guys, man, there's so much money to be made in the digital world. Stop settling. Do you want to be rich or do you want to be right? Do you want to have more time or do you want to be right? And you know what I mean by that. Oh, I mean, I don't have the money. But you're listening to me on a phone that costs money. You're listening to me on a phone that costs money. You got Wi-Fi, you got monthly expenses. You're listening to me on a phone, but you say you're broke. No, you're not. You will spend the money on what you want to. I guarantee right now, if I handed you $100,000 and I said you had 1 hour to come up with $900, and here you have it. It's right here. If you could physically see it, how long would it take you to come up with 900 bucks? How long? I would go to Walmart. I would ask 900 people for $1. I would do what I could. I'll be like, I will pay you back $2 tomorrow. Just give me $1. I will give you $2 tomorrow. I would have 900 bucks, right? Quickly. Yes. Yes. Like, here, I'll just give me 900. I'll give you 1,800 tomorrow. I'll sell my soul. See, the same thing with this, but you don't believe. And you want to be right with your circumstances. You want to be right with your beliefs. You want to be right with your patterns. I didn't want to be right. I wanted my life back with my family. So I was willing to be coachable and do whatever I could. And that's the biggest part. Yes. Hey, somebody said payday, but I would have to skip some bills. I got a fun fact to share with you. When I started this, that's what I did. So when I launched in September, actually, literally 20 months ago today, I knew in 1 week, the 17th, I think it was, 17th or 18th, my children's braces appointment was due. And I knew my son's was, this is so awful, but this is so funny. My son's braces were going to get off sooner. So I was like, I will make his payment. But I was like, I'm not going to make my daughter's. Right. I was like, if I don't have my investment back by the 17th, I'm going to have to call the orthodontist and say, hey, I'm not going to be able to make the payment. Give me some time. And when you do that, they don't see you. I don't know if they don't or not, but they say they don't. Anyway, so when I invested on the 10th, that was literally in my head. I was like, I just invested in my daughter's orthodontist appointment or braces payment. So I was like, I have to. Like, I didn't have, man, I wish I could make money. I was like, no, I have to, because I refuse to make that. I refuse to call the orthodontist and tell them I can't make the payment. And so I showed up with that. I was ignorance on fire. I showed up with that sense of urgency. I didn't want to make that appointment. So yeah, a fun fact, I did the same thing. And guess what? September 13th, I got a $300 payment in, and then the next day is 600, then the next day 300, the next day 900. Not only was I able to make the brace appointment on time, I was actually able to pay some other bills and get some pressure off. That was September of 2022. In February of 2023, I was able to pay off the braces. I still owe like $5,000 on my sons, like $6,000 on my daughters, $11,000. I was able to just pay it. And I was literally I had zero debt. That day, I literally was able to pay off all of my bills. And here's the crazy part. I looked at my bank account. I was like, something's wrong. I started going through the payments like something is not taken out yet, because I still had a lot of money in there. I was like, oh, wow. The first time ever as a mom, I feel freedom. I didn't know how heavy that weight was on my shoulders. I had no idea. So guess what I did? I went in the other room. I said, you guys, we should go somewhere for spring break. And of course, my kids were like, huh? Like, they were shocked, right? Because we've never had the money before to do that. So we literally rented a beach home at Galveston Beach, Texas, 9.5 hours straight down from Kansas. And we drove there. And we took 2 carloads, and they took some of their friends, and we just had the time because I could. And I was like, how is this happening? 6 months ago, I couldn't even afford I had to make a choice, either invest in me or pay braces. And now 6 months later, I'm completely debt free. And we're going on a really awesome trip, because that was not a cheap beach home, by the way. I made 6 figures that month, by the way. My goal was 54,000 a year, working 2 hours a day. And on March of 2023 is when I hit 6 figures. I made 152,000 in 6 months. And I never in my wildest dreams did I think that was possible. So be careful what you tell yourself, because what you tell yourself is what you get more of. I had a gal buy from me. She discovered me in November of 2022. And she's like, I need to do this. She goes, I have no money. I need to do this. She goes, I can't even ask she goes, because when groceries went up, she's a single mom, 3 kids. And when groceries went ridiculous in 2022, she goes, after I pay all my bills, I don't even have enough left over to buy an extra loaf of bread. She goes, I love my job. I love the flexibility. I love the freedom. She said, but I can't ask them for more money. So she goes, I need to do this. Guess what she did? She walked through her home and she sold some stuff. She sold a lamp. She sold a dresser. She sold clothes. She goes, I was taking pictures of everything. She goes, I don't need material stuff. I need to be able to support my family and not be stressed. But here's where she was smart. By the way, she not only does faceless, she does not even do videos. She just uses Facebook. She just posts. She's really good at storytelling, by the way. So when she's selling this stuff on Facebook Marketplace, she actually went to Facebook and she made a post. She goes, you guys, I'm so excited, but I'm so scared. I just went and started selling stuff in my house. I'm going to invest in this digital marketing process. With the inflation, I can't afford groceries. Well, guess what happened? That post blew up. Oh my gosh, I know. It's so ridiculous, because Facebook is drama. So you add drama, boy, people are going to engage in that. A day and a half later, she sold this stuff on Facebook Marketplace to invest in the $300 blueprint. And she invested in it. She went back to Facebook. She goes, I'm so excited. I just invested in it. I'm done barely getting by. She goes, I'll keep you posted. Okay. I don't know, when it was a day or something later, she had everything connected. She did another post on Facebook, let people know that everything was set up. And if they want to learn more, let her know. And her first 24 hours, she made $900. Her goal is 300 a week. She goes, if I can just make 300 a week, because she can't even see bigger than that. And here's the crazy part. She called me in December. She goes, I just want to let you know, this is the first Christmas I'm not fake smiling. She goes, I'm actually able to have a cool Christmas. And she goes, I don't have no guilt. I don't have the pressure. She goes, because anything over 300, I put towards a savings. And she goes, I was able to make enough money. She goes, I'm going to surprise my kids. And we're going on our first vacation ever. They've never even left the state. Not only were they leaving the state, they're going on the first ever airplane. All because she sold some stuff on Facebook Marketplace. I'm telling you guys. You can be right or you can be rich. You can be right or you can experience freedom. It's all a choice. It's all a choice. Yeah. Yes. Yes, I know, Lopez. We're excited. I'm excited to see my grandchildren on an airplane for the first time. They're 5 and 7. And so it's my granddaughter's already got her airplane outfit. Outfit. Oh God, you just gotta love it. I'm like, that's why I do what I do right there. It's these memories, these moments, right? So how old do you have to be to get the business going? I mean, it just kind of really depends where you live, right? Like here in the US, we use payment processing companies, and I think you got to be 1099. I could be wrong, and it might be based on state. So you got to check that, right? And so I know, so cute, isn't it? Her airplane outfit. Hey, Crystal, good morning. Good morning. I just got laid off and selling stuff on Marketplace to get this. Yes, good for you. I mean, not good for you that you got laid off, but good for you that you're selling stuff. That's awesome. Yeah, we live in Wichita, Kansas. Well, I'm in Texas right now, but I live in Wichita, Kansas, which we are the air capital of the world. Well, Boeing is laying people off like crazy. I mean, it's like hotcakes right now. I'm like, man, people need a plan B. Even if you just have that plan B, because then if you get laid off, you can have a plan A. And it's the pattern. Like they always do this, right? But it's a little worse right now. Yeah. I feel so fortunate to have crossed paths with you. Oh, thank you. Thank you for being so coachable. Yeah, that's me. I can't afford nothing after paying bills. Yeah. And it's like, how long do you want to live like that? Right. And here's what I love: the resources in today's world are nuts. You can mow lawns, you can walk dogs, you can wash cars. We had a gal. Well, I'll share this story with you, you guys. She had a boutique, Victoria, and the year before she did this, she's only been doing this for 9 months, but the year prior, she made 16,000 in a year with her boutique. She actually babysat. I think she babysat and cleaned houses to come up with the money to do this. She made 89,000 last month. She's like 200 and some $1,000 for 9 months. And she babysat and cleaned houses to come up with the money to do this. Imagine if she would have just stayed in the victim in her circumstances. Well, I don't have the money, I need to do this. But she's like, I'm changing. And now 89,000 last month is what she made. Pretty wild. Yeah, and made 16,000 the whole entire year before with her boutique. But she decided, I'm not staying here. And so I love all the resources today, right? There's so many resources out there today. I just love that. I absolutely love that. Let me see. Yes. I started awesome. Started a couple of days ago. Don't try to get your first sale. That will never happen when you try to get your first sale. Okay. Can I give you some advice? Because you sound it's not about that. So here's the cool part, you guys. I'll give you another hot tip. In the digital world today, people don't want to be sold. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. You got to deliver value. You have to deliver value. Okay. And so if you go out there and truly care about making a difference in people's life, you will impact people to you. If you go out there and I need a customer, I need, there's no money made in that. And so literally that's why I had to retrain my brain, even though I knew that I had spent the money that I was going to put in my daughter's braces. I knew the only way I was going to make money my first week is if I truly poured into people. Because I thought about me. I don't like to be sold. Like the post that the gal I bought from, matter of fact, I have no idea who she is. Matter of fact, it wasn't a video. She's put the words on the screen that I needed to hear, and she gave me hope that day. She didn't try to sell me. She doesn't even know who I am. But she gave me hope that day because it said no MLM. It said no monthly expenses. It said the 200 daily pay blueprint. It said 100% profit. I'm like, this all sounds really, really good, but how does a company make money if we make 100% profit? I sent her that message. She replied back and she goes, because the company creates the website for us. So I'm like, oh my gosh, so no tech and time, I'm in. It was that quick for me. I was like, I'm doing this. But the words on the screen is what I needed to say. And then I thought, wow, she's my hope dealer. So then when I started creating content, I was like, I just got to be somebody's hope dealer. That's what Carissa was. She didn't get no fancy. She didn't even know I was going to buy. But her post gave me hope. Her post got me excited. When's the last time you guys were excited about how you made money? You got to go be people's hope dealer. But this is where it gets fun. And don't say that's awkward. Okay? Let me give you an example. You can't say that's awkward. So we all have people in our life that we just thrive when we're around them. Like we have this level of energy that we get when we're around them. Like we all have those people. Imagine if they text you right now and they said, hey, let's go meet for coffee. You're not going to walk in that coffee shop feeling awkward. You're not going to walk in that coffee shop What am I going to say? What am I going to talk about? What am I going to do? What if they make fun of how I look? What if you're not going to? You're going to walk in that coffee shop. You're going to rip open the door. You're going to find them. You're going to wave. Hi, how are you? And the conversation's going to start. There's never going to be one time during the conversation you're going to be like, time out. I need to rewind and start that conversation over again. Never. Because you're not in your head. You're in your heart. So the moment you create content where you are pouring into people, whoop, is the moment you will attract people. That's it. Like, that's it. It's literally that easy. So just be careful with your words. It's in anything, right? It's in anything. So just like, like every day I'm like, I just want to give a little bit more hope today. And I hope today somebody sees a different perspective. I hope today somebody sees that they too can learn these skills. I hope today somebody sees that they too can have a business up and going this weekend, making them money. I hope. You know what hope stands for, right? Hold on, pain ends. She gave me hope that day. That post was hope. I was like, wow, what if? I didn't think about all the things that could go wrong. I thought about all the things that could go right. I was like, what I'm doing is not working. I need to try something. And that's what I challenge you guys to do today. Stop settling. It's Freedom Friday. Free your mind of the things that are holding you back. You guys will go spend money this weekend on things that won't make you six figures. You will go spend money on things that won't give you your time back this weekend. You're going to spend them on things that will numb you, get you to decompress. Why not use that to invest? Invest. Make 2024 the best year of your life. Good. I'm glad you're ready, my friend. Aw, hey, Ronald, how are you, my friend? Good for you. Yes. Hope. Hold on. Pain ends. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Stories are everything, right? Stories are everything. Yes. So with that being said, I do need to get off of here because I dropped the ball this morning and I didn't send see, I'm not perfect and I make mistakes every day. You don't got to be perfect to make money. You just got to know who your perfect customer is and want to show up for them every day. But I forgot to send the email out about the webinar that's actually starting in 40 minutes. So I'm going to get off of here and send that email out real quick. So if you guys want to get on the webinar, and you're going to hear the framework to make 100K, but here it is right here, dailypaybusiness.com. Dailypaybusiness.com. The link is also in my bio. Check it out. If you're interested, I would absolutely love to work with you. If you're not, that's 100% okay. At least you have the courage to check it out. Nothing happens unless you take action. The money and the miracles happen when you make movement. You got to make a move or nothing changes. Do something different this weekend that your future self will thank you for, right? Yay. Awesome. I have 20 coming. Yes, Ron. So good. So thanks, everybody. I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you are my subscribers on TikTok, 3 p.m. today. 3 p.m. Central Standard Time is our Freedom Friday. We're checking your stats of your funnel. Let's go. Let's go. YouTube, you've been awesome. I'm glad I was able to make it all day on YouTube. So have an awesome day. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.